Right now, this is so frustrating. It's so frustrating. All I'm trying to do is get this thing hooked up, and it's a little better. The stream's a little better. Still not where it needs to be. It's a little better. It's streaming still streaming really slowly. Um, I don't know what's up. Um, yeah, this is killing me, man. This is killing me. It's killing me, yo. So I'm just working on getting the stream going right now. I do apologize for anybody that does click on it and sees me talking to myself. It's all good. It is all good. Let's go in and just change this thumbnail if I can. I don't have any more, do I? See this? I don't get this. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Oh, so sorry. And just like looking at some of the things on YouTube. YouTube Studio. Let's go to the studio. Jones, how you doing, buddy? 8 views. Wow. The patience of those people watching that because that's crazy. Let's go to content and live. Wow. Wow, wow. I think I got a decent amount of sleep left. Is this crazy thing is this thing is still going slow. Um so we're gonna make this private, that one, save. And we're gonna edit this. Just created a still of me screenshot. I'll put Benny up there, then people's gonna be clicking on and looking for something for Benny. That is 1.7. And I need to. Oh my goodness, why am I yawning so much? I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Let me tighten this mic stand up a little bit. Let us tight. It's that part. Yeah, it's that part. So, yeah. So let's. Okay. Close that guy. We go to, and it's not even moving, man. This is crazy. The internet is just so it's just killing me. You're killing me softly with your song, killing me softly. Um, I can't even remember. Killing me softly. Man, why, oh, why, oh, why? So go to just talk cycling. I'm actually making a thumbnail, like anybody's interested. Have your say. So let's see. Talking cycling. I should put a capital T for the talking, shouldn't I? Have we done that? Have your say. That there. Inspector. Properties. Text. Center. Why would you do that? Okay. Thank you. That's what I want. So you can't see what I'm doing right now, folks. Sorry. But I'm actually creating a thumbnail. So just put the text there. So maybe I should change that. So I put talk cycling. So I'm going to change it to cycling talk. That seems like better English. Language in the world, English. Cycling talk. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Center. What happens if I put it to 3D? Let's see. Appearance. 3D. Do I like it 3D? What you gonna do? Run slow. It doesn't look like it's done anything, has it? No, it doesn't. Depth. Oh, you know why? 3D off. Format. Okay. Appearance. And oh, I guess that is the 3D, huh? These glasses suck. Okay, let's give it a little color. Boom, boom. We like the white. Let's just chuck any picture behind it. Let's go to I need to go and get some stuff. This is that. Pictures. What pictures do I have? Let's see. Looking for pictures now. I'm making this thumbnail right now. And it's just. Oh, that's a good picture now. So sorry for the silence. If anybody even decides to chime in, what is that? Look at that picture. Let's use that. Let's use that. So we need to just change that to that. And then we need to opacity down on that. That's pretty cool. And then let's go to that. Let's see what happens if we make the picture just a little bit bigger. And they click on that. So it's opacity scale. Nice little picture of California. And let's turn the opacity. Prime News is live to deliver the 2023 budget in Bermuda. Good job. So let's put this. So we've got the save current image. Next, cycling talk. CYC. Cycling talk. I can't remember the spell. Yep. So we're gonna start it off. Man, we need to save it where? Any pictures? No. Let's go back to, because I don't feel like looking for it. Just save it. Kill. Just like that, thumbnails created. Let's go to, what is this? It's not, it is Safari. Oh, I know what that is. Console. Cycling, where are you? Oh man, opacity is down too low on that. What are we, 10 megabytes? That's too big. Man. So let's cancel that. We need to bring the opacity. But you know what? I'm gonna stick that in for the time being. Cycling talk. Let's stick that in there for the time being. It's a bit, need to add some more color to it. It's gonna be on the desktop, isn't it? There we go, washed out picture. So save. Boom. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Are you taking that long to save a thumbnail? Wow. Okay, now we gotta go back to motion, and this picture is too. Why I can't. Let's see. Well, let me do that. What's up with that? What's up with that? Okay. So I guess we're gonna have to delete that again. Delete. And then where do we get it from? It was in pictures. How can we? I don't know. Let me try that and see what happens, see what it looks like. It's bugging out, baby. It's why is that look washed out as well? What's going on? Why on earth does that look like washed out? I didn't drop your opacity on that down. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oops. You knew that was coming. Wow, come on. What's going on? I want to do that. One. It's killing me, man. This is killing me. Let me see. Invite, copy. Paste. Okay, we got user and time block user. We don't want any of that. Okay. So how do we get to the top of the chat? Because I guess we gotta go back to live. We're in live dashboard. My internet's killing me. My internet is killing me. You're killing me, dog. Let's see, stream software. 3 like non-restrictions, legal conversation connections. How do I need to pin it to the top of the chat. I need to pin it to the top of the chat. Man. Okay, I might have gotten it. Pin to the top of the chat, baby. So it's not that one. I don't have anything scheduled. There we go. And I found it. So let's see if we could. There we go. Done. So yes, I have a victory. So I was able to pin it to the top of that. Let's see. Oh my typing is, I can't believe how fast I can type, but I can't do it without. I say, can I do? Add AC. Go to. I just go random. Go to home. My internet is just so horrible. It's crazy. Woo. Oh my goodness. This thing just keeps dropping out. Wow. It just keeps dropping out. Um, ding 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 ding. Live stream, live stream, live stream, live stream. I can get back here, I think. So if I go to open up another. You're killing me, baby. Where are we? I can hear myself because I've got the screen up so that I can just copy the link. Oh, we got 3 people. 3 people. And 2 of them is probably me. Anyway, like I said, I just wanted to just talk about some cycling stuff. Hopefully, I could get at least one person up that just listen, just chat. We just talk about just about like just cycling and just cycling in general. What's going on in cycling in the world of cycling? Tour one that starts on Sunday. Mark Cavendish, he hasn't won a race yet because they started him in a race that had all climbing finishes, which is weird. The man's a sprinter. You start a sprinter in a race at climbing stages. Maybe that's all they had left. All they had left to fit him in the schedule. Well, it is what it is. So, to me, that says right off the bat they're not prioritizing Mark Cavendish as he's going to be like the number one sprinter. He's just a sprinter. So they must have made a pretty sweet deal for to get on Astana, and Astana still it seems like they dictate to what's going on because Astana's been at quite a few races where there have been some pretty good sprint finishes, and Cavendish wasn't a part of that. He's just lying in the cut. You like Malingo, he's lying in the cut. So anyway, what's next? I'm tempted to go get some food. I need to sort out this connection is unstable. If you are on Wi-Fi, try to plug it into your router or move closer to it. I couldn't be any closer to the router, and I don't understand why the signal is so weak. Says something on the yep. So I don't know what's going on. Why the signal is so weak. If I switch over to the other one, then I might drop out altogether. Man, this is frustrating. And the phone and the thing keep dropping out as well. So the picture keeps dropping out on my end. That's frustrating as well. So I'm doing my best there. To work get these gremlins out of the system. Get these glitches out of the matrix here. Someone is that Hannibal. Is that Hannibal? That's my man Hannibal. Watching our live and Daniels why I kicked off the hyena off the panel. Oh man. So it's dropped out again. So I might have to give it a try a little later. I'm definitely going to give it a try a little later. I will be back. I'm just figuring some stuff. Finally figured out how to pin a comment to the top of the chat. That's been done. And then when I come back the next time, I hopefully can have a little bit better, and I can get some people to hang out with me. So we'll say it's 2:30 now. So I'll say in about 3 hours, I will be back. I got 4 people. Anybody that's just jumping on wanna just join the conversation, hit the link. If you know about cycling and cycling is your life, or you've just gotten into cycling, or just let's hit the link. Say what's up. So we went up to 4 people. Wow. I think my highest is about 5 or 6 viewers for the live. So that's crazy. There's 5 or 6 viewers for the live, and I'm celebrating, man. That's fucking huge. That is fucking huge, boss. You have no idea what you're talking about there, Dread. You know what I'm saying? So it's not quite a Caribbean accent, but it's a little bit of it's got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. That's all it takes, a little bit of this. So we're back up to 3 viewers. So I think the YouTube link, the Facebook link is working. So folks coming in from Facebook, just coming in to see what's going on, what we talking about. Ain't talking about nothing. I'm just waiting for somebody to be brave enough to cam up with me, so we can have a conversation. I love to have a conversation. Just waiting for someone to cam up. So I should go back to Facebook to check. But it's this connection is unstable. Why is the connection so unstable? And the router is like just right outside my room, basically. I don't get that. This is really frustrating. And with as an experienced cyclist, 70 years old, the only change I'd like to see is the removal of race radios between the Raptor Sport team and the teams on the road. You know what? You know what? Man, I guess that is for what's going on because I watched the podcast with Lance and what's his name? Lance and his former sportive director, the one that was all got all um I can't remember. I can't even believe like right now all of the names are just like, just out of my head. And these are the people's names I used to call every day daily. But anyway, Lance Armstrong and his show the movie sits with George Hincapie and the other guy from I believe he's from Belgium. And they were talking about that. And in the World Championships, there are no radios in the World Championships. So that's how that young lady won the World Championships last year. I believe she's from Austria or Sicily. I'm not quite sure, but I have to look it up. But she won. She won basically because they rely so much on the sportive directors telling them where to be, what to do, and how to race that they never learn how to race. So, young lady took off up the street, gone, and she won. She won the world championships. And the funny thing was the girls from the Netherlands, they came through sprinting to second, thinking they had won. And that's basically that comes down to basically not uh, knowing what's going on, not paying attention in the race, relying on someone else telling you what to do and what not to do. So that's it would change the dynamic of cycling. So now all cyclists have to do is just paddle the bikes as fast as they can forward. They don't have to think. It requires no thought whatsoever. So like this guy is 70 years old. He said the removal of radios, and and I'm pretty sure he remembers back when he was racing that when he raced, he had to remember like who was doing what, doing where. You knew who was the sprinter or who was the guy in the mountains or who was wearing the yellow jersey, who you had to keep an eye on. And it was your job. And like if you had a team of 4 or 5 guys, then if one of your guys, hey, so and so's going up the street, we need to go and catch him. We need to like, get to the front and get the hammer down. Or it looks like a bunch of guys are massing at the front. You need to get ready because it looks like something's going to happen. So you had to pay attention. You had to know the people you raced against. You had to know their qualities. When I raced, I knew all of the guys, all of their qualities, who like to attack where, when, and how. Who I knew that if it came to a climb, you needed to be on the wheel because if they got away, that was all she wrote. And the same thing if it was somebody on a flat, if they got a gap on the group, you could forget about them. They were gone, because they were as strong as two of us, some of these guys. So, but yeah, so the race radios, that's a really interesting topic. It's probably something that the new generation is not going to want to touch because they're so reliant on it, and it's a sad factor that how reliant they are on the race radios. That it just comes down to one thing: they are not learning the race. They are not learning how to race. All they do is basically go get strong and just go fast forward. And like there's like there are races I can actually talk you through from beginning to end, like who attacked where, when, and how, when the hill came and whatnot. I can talk you through all of that. And you even listen to interviews today, and guy, you be hearing the pros talking about, oh, I didn't even know he went up the road. I didn't know, because they'll be at the back of the group and then they're not worried about anything because they got somebody there that's just going to tell them, yeah, just hang out at the back. Oh, so he's at the front now. You need to get to the front. So it just takes away that responsibility of actually knowing your competitors, and that's an edge up. So to all you younger riders, even though if you get into the pro racing and you end up as a pro, you if you actually pay attention and don't rely on your director sportif or someone in charge of you to tell you what to do, if you actually learn the race, you have a one up on the rest of your competitors because everyone else is so bogged down with what everyone else is telling them. So you'll be that much smarter, that much more intuitive up to what's going on. So I like that. I like that. Yeah, yeah, the race videos, it is something. It is something. I mean, I didn't even know if that's the right comment to say the race radios have their place. But as they say, as things change, as things evolve, we have to evolve. But like there are some situations where like world championships is I like the fact, I love the fact that there are no radios at world championships. They have to rely on one another and actually just race one another. So that's what's up. That's what's up. And that was Terry Hollins. I wonder where Terry Hollins is from, but thank you, Terry, for that comment. And as you can see, I have no problem talking. It'll be cool to interact and talk with someone else. So I'm gonna try this again next Friday as well. So I'm gonna be on there for probably another, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 minutes. So it's crazy. So I'm still getting the notifications and stuff. And something just came down my thing. And I've had this conversation because a few people have asked me like, why are you not working in the bike shop anymore? Why you don't because I used to put the race numbers just I used to put the race numbers of key riders taped on my handlebars. The dangerous guys to watch out for. And he's from Canada. Hey Terry in Canada, thank you for your comment. And yeah, that was the thing. That was what we did. You taped them to your stem or taped them to your top tube, or some guys used to put them on a little piece of card and stick them in their pocket, but that became cumbersome because if you had any food or anything and you pulled your little list out with your food and whatnot, then you were screwed. So yeah, but I don't recall. I remember guys definitely doing that, but I know I never did that because I think the first year that I did start racing, I was so discombobulated with what was going on, and it like because coming from a little island, going to the U.S. to race, and then coming over here to Europe to race, it was just like I had no time to be worrying about watching who was who. My whole my whole effort was like just trying to survive and trying to be like make sure I was the last guy in the group, even if I just didn't get dropped from the group. So that was my whole focus. And once I gained that ability to actually hang on, I actually learned about the riders I was racing against. Like it was weird being on the back all the time in the beginning, because in the back you get to see every rider that falls off as they fall off. So we want a climbing stage because that was my strength, climbing. You would see everybody that was coming back. You learn quickly who can go up, who can go down, who descended well, and like who sprinted well. So I guess I learned especially in Northern California, like who was who, and was able to actually learn the riders. Actually learn the riders. So I think that was my advantage in cycling. That was like my just to be able to focus on everyone that was around me. I mean, literally, there was 150 guys, and I knew every guy that was important. There were probably about 20, 25 guys, and you knew who all the helpers were, who was going to help who do so and so. And even if a helper was up the street, you knew that that guy wasn't designated to win for that team or to do well for that team. So you just didn't panic, or I just didn't panic. So I sort of, I won't say learn early. It took about 2 to 3 years, and then yeah, I think the only thing I used to tape to my bars if I wanted to know where a key climb was or where sprint points was, that was my main thing. Like knowing where certain points of the race was, because like if you're going to race, it's sort of hard to memorize like all of the courses and stuff. So yeah, that was my thing, taping the bars too. And I think I was about to segue to the cost of cycling is flipping ridiculous. I don't care what anybody says. I've been doing this since birth. The cost of cycling is ridiculous. I saw a price for someone who put the price of their bike up, and it was in US dollars, and it was $14,246. I believe it was a Trek. It was a Trek, one of the Trek bikes. And I'm like, man. So I talk to people quite regularly who see me riding my bike, and then like, I used to ride. I want to get back into riding and stuff like. And then we start to talking and talking about like their interest in getting them back into cycling. Then we get to the course of the sport, and that right there, I want to stop the conversation because I don't even want to go any further with them, because once we start talking about the cost of cycling, that whole little interest they had of even getting back on a bike is gonna 50% kill their any enthusiasm, excitement about getting back into the sport of cycling. It's such an enjoyable sport, man. It's such a like. I just wish everybody could do it. So I don't have my subscription set up on the streamer yet, but I will have it set up. But if I had it set up, I'd show you like because this summer I went to Italy and I did so anybody in Italy that's just getting up, buongiorno. And if I need to excuse myself, is dove il bagno? So that means where's the restroom, because I gotta go. So I'm presently learning Italian right now, so I know most of my colors. I know a lot of basic words. So yeah, I'm excited about that. So if I could put that video up right now and show you like the Stelvio. So this is what we did this summer. We did the Stelvio, we did the Motorola, and even though when I did the Motorola the day before I did the Stelvio, it had rained like just prior to doing the climb, so it was just a little, it was cold. It was a little bit, it was cold. But when I got to the top, so if you actually go back through my videos, you can see 2 days, 2 passes. I think it's called 2 days or 2 passes, Stelvio, and like 2 days, 2 mountain passes, something like that. But it's in my list of videos. And the Motorola at the top, like after I got to the top, yes, it rained and everything, but when I got to the top, like it was late in the evening, so the sun was like just going down behind one of the high mountains. I think it was like just to the east of me, and I got an amazing picture. And it is in the video, and that's the stuff that you get to enjoy. So that's what's like, when you're talking to people and about getting into cycling and stuff, these are the things you want to be able to share with them. I suffered I suffered going up that climb up the Motorola, but like just once I got up there, it's like the suffering is finishing. You don't even remember the suffering. Like you feel it when you get back home and you're sitting down and you're trying to walk up some steps and you got to go, and I had it was an Airbnb, the low, it wasn't a hotel. What was it? Well, I don't know. It wasn't a hotel, but it was like in a little apartment type thing, and it was pretty nice. But it had 5 flights of stairs. So after doing the Motorola, I come back and I got to climb up these stairs, and yeah, that was tough. But it was like, just thinking back to that, is like I can't wait to do that again. As tough as that climb was, it's just you like to be able to share that with people, and to be able to get that across to people, like, yo, this is something that I wish you could come and experience. You really need to come and experience this. So yeah, and then the next day I did the Stelvio, and the Stelvio, I got an excellent day, sunny day. The Stelvio is like the second highest pass in Europe, and it's the type of place that if the clouds come in, even if it's a clear sunny day at the top, if the clouds come in, the temperature's dropping quick. So, but it no clouds this day. I got a perfectly clear day. I got an amazing ride to the top of the Stelvio, and these are the things that you want to be able to share with those folks that come to you and talk about, like they want to get into cycling, and you can't share it. It's hard because, man, my bike is 10 years old. I got a Ridley Orion, and it's about to die because this UK weather is just killing the bike. It's just killing the bike. It's killing my parts. I've had my Campy on there for like the past 10 years, and I left here. It was in pretty good condition like 5 years ago when I went to California. Cali don't rain much. Bike's working fine. Everything works fine. I've been back in the UK for a year and a little bit, and the bike is the stuff is just shutting down now, and that's basically because of all the rain, the wet, the grit, the sand, everything off the roads. It's just killing. This UK weather, this UK road conditions are just killing the bike. So yeah, and now it's time to think about like trying to replace and upgrade the bike, and it's expensive, man. It is crazy expensive. I mean, how much did your bike cost? I mean, the last time you rode a bike. Um, says you got me on the course of cycling. 1975, you could buy a top of the line bike and full kit for 3 weeks' wages. Now doing the same work, it takes 3 months, 3 to 4 months to earn enough. That's crazy. So just imagine it takes 3 to 4 months, and that's so. The last job I had, I was a workshop manager, and if I fix my bike up the way that I would like to fix it up, I was I was on 32K a month. And so that means he's exactly right. So if I wanted to get the bike that I wanted to get, like has the Campy uh ESP on it, and just yeah, electronic is definitely the way to go. I mean, I'm an old school guy. I love the whatever, but electronic is definitely the way to go. I mean, it just makes life so much easier. But my bike would cost me probably close to 15, and this is just to get it set up. It's not I'm not got any super high whatever. The only thing nice on it is the ESP, and it's probably a carbon bike. That's about it. Bog standard. I'm probably running just regular rims, building my wheels, 32 hole, 32 spoke, 32 hole rims. And yeah, just that's it. So 32, 312. So that's 5 months paycheck. And 5 months paycheck. And if you 5 months of paychecks to buy a bike that you're not even going to race anymore. You're just probably going to travel and stuff. It's cycling has become such a massive luxury. I mean, a massive luxury. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And the other thing about it is there are a lot of people I know that are into cycling, and what they do is they get all these nice bikes, but they are taking out loans to actually get a bicycle. And these loans are costing, if not as much or more than the cars that they own. There are a lot of people. You go to just about any race, half of the races go at the end of the race in the parking lot and watch the bikes and the cars that they go into, and then you have to guess which costs more, the car that they're driving or the bike that they just raced or they were riding. You have to seriously, like, that car looks about 8,000, 9,000. Maybe the bike looks about 6 or 7, or that bike, you know, it's you it's just to think about that. The car that they come in a lot of the times is almost the same price as the bike that they are riding. And most of these guys are not sponsored. They got regular jobs, and they are riding these like these rocket ships. They're riding these rocket ships. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. And I might even just do that one of these times. I might just go to a race if I can get to a race before I get over to Europe, and just go and just have a look around and just see the bikes, and just like video the bikes and the cars that the guys are getting into and stuff. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, that's about that part. So talking about Europe, just want to let people know that I was supposed to be on the 25th of this month heading over to Europe to catch the Omloop. So that was like the first race of the season. But because I wasn't able to get my monies together in time, I got the GoFundMe up. Terry says his bike costs more than his car. Yeah, I mean it's crazy. So that's how it is today. So, but just wanted to let people know before I jump off this because it's been 57 minutes. I was supposed to be at Umloop, which is the 20, I believe it's the 25th of this month or next month. I have to check the date. I believe Umloop is the 25th. I have the whole schedule in front of me. I didn't even know why I don't pull it up, but it's on my computer in front of me. But I was supposed to be at Umloop. That's like the first race for me to be at to cover. So like SIWYL stands for Say It With Your Legs Media. And I'm pretty sure Terry knows that, like back in the day, after a ride, you get to the coffee shop or you know, wherever you sit and you meet. And then you'll be like, yo, Bob, what happened? You know, you're looking pretty good up until like, you know, about 4 or 5 miles to go. And Bob comes, well, you know, I just changed these tires. Right? I just got these tires and the tires, you know, haven't tried them yet. And it's the first time I've ever on. You know, they didn't feel as fast as last time. And I don't know if I put enough pressure in them. And yeah. So so I've heard so many of those conversations. So that's why I came up with my little acronym SIWYL with this Say It With Your Legs Media. Like, you know, Bob, you know, go ride your bike, go train some during the week or the next couple of months. You get yourself on point, get to bed on time, get the right tires on, and I'm on, yo, say it with your legs and nothing else. I don't want to hear anything else because anything else is making me laugh. But we love the banter. We love the talk after the ride as well. But that's where SIWYL comes from. Say it with your legs. So basically, my goal is to well, not my goal. I will be in Europe this year. So it looks like I'm going to miss Umloop. I'm going to miss Strada. I'm going to miss Trentino Eretico. My main race that I really wanted to be at for is Milan to San Remo. I don't know if that would happen, but the money is coming in way too slowly. So I'm sort of having to push back my schedule and the things that I want to do. So like Milan to San Remo, it was definitely my type of race. It's a race that I dreamed about doing, but I just never got a chance to do. And that was only because, you know, just the money to get to in and around Europe. So it made it just hard as a independent rider to do that. It was a little easier in the States because I knew more people, spoke the language, and it was a little bit easier to navigate. Spain was another thing. That was pretty cool. Funny story about Spain was I remember when I got to Spain and the lady whose complex I was staying in, so I was asking her where can I go get, like, you know, because I needed to get like chicken and different things like that, you know, food I need to eat. And she said, okay, if you just go across the highway or just go under the highway, like right on the other side of the highway, there's a nice little butcher shop, go there. So I had my little Spanish book and stuff. So I went in, I wrote it down what I wanted. So I went in and I went into this this guy. So I was pointing this and that, and then I was trying to explain. He said, like, what is it that you want? And I kept saying, and I pronounced it like I said, I want polo. And it was the guy, the butcher, and then, you know, all of the people in the little butcher shop in Spain. And I just kept saying polo. Polo, you know, like, and I was making flapping my arms like a chicken and stuff. And I'm polo. And they were just like, oh my God. I thought I was like, what the hell? So I tried. And then he finally lifted up the chicken and I said, yes. And he goes, Poye. I said, is it Poye or is something like that, but yeah, Poye. I believe it's Poye. So I was just like, wow, that was amazing. So anyway, that was a good experience. So anyway, let me just jump off of this. I'm going to be back a little bit later. I'm going to broadcast the same thing. This is Friday and just talking and just try to figure out when it's going to be the best time during the day on Friday to be able to get on and to chat with people and talk about stuff. And let's talk about some racing. I want to talk to my Eritrean friends. If some of them will get on, I would love to chit chat with some of you guys, because you've been telling me that I know nothing about cycling, because I don't know who your main cyclists are in Eritrea. So I would definitely like to learn more about African cycling. So Eritreans, Rwandans, Tanzania, Uganda, Gabon, South Africa, Ethiopia, Morocco, whoever. Give tap in. I hope you guys can tap in, and I would just love to be able to talk to you guys, and let's get popping. Let's help me to show the world like what African cycling is, where it is, and that it's not just Biniam Gourmet. So we got Mahawi Kudus who's just been riding pretty fantastic lately. We got nothing else. Mahawi Kudus, he rides for EF Education. He's the current Eritrean national champion, and then we got Natnel Desfession. He's riding for Trek Segafredo, and then we got Emmanuel Gazibri. I can't pronounce the rest of his name, and he's also riding for Trek Segafredo. So yeah, we just had the African National Championships, which just held just recently, which was won for the second year in a row by Hanuk Maholabran. And so yeah, but won by Hanuk Maholabran, which is pretty cool. So he won it back-to-back. And what's pretty cool is I'm learning how to say these guys' names. So my other thing is I'm reaching out. His name is Daniel Takla Muhammad. Daniel Takla Muhammad. It's not Muhammad. It's Muhammad Net. Yeah, Takla Muhammad. I will get it. But I'm trying to reach out to Daniel, because I would definitely love to sit and talk with him and find out what's going on, because he used to race for Cofidis, and when he won the polka dot jersey riding for Cofidis at the Tour de France in 2018, that was his last year of racing for a pro team. And now he still races, apparently, and I believe he's going to be doing the Tour Rwanda, which starts on Sunday, which Chris Froome is going to be doing as well. So it should be interesting. So it'd be cool to see him. Looking forward to that. And yeah, we're going to check back in about an hour. So not in about a couple hours, and we're going to check back in. And join me. Bring some people along to share the link. Say, yo, let's come and talk. You talk cycling, and if you want, just hit the link at the top of the chat, and come join the panel and share your thoughts, share your views. Alrighty, peace out. That's been me. That's Ennis Luby, and Say It With Your Legs Media, and I will check in with y'all later. Peace out. I've enjoyed talking to myself. It's been a whole hour. Wow, boy, Ennis. See, this is being a single child. See, this is being a single child. Growing up, you just like. You can sit and play. You can sit and play by yourself for forever. Anyway, I could keep going on. Let me just get off of this. Alrighty, peace out. Talk to people later. Remember, when you get on your bikes, do one thing: SIWYL. Say it with your legs. End of.